The cost of living crisis will be a determining factor in how people are going to vote at the European elections. So let's have a snapshot of how things are looking across the EU. 2 years ago, inflation, the increase in the price of something over time, tripled. In 2022, it reached 11.5%, which is the highest rate in the past 4 decades. And what this means is that the prices of food, housing and energy spiked. Now, since then, inflation has been gradually falling, but many are still struggling to make ends meet. And according to a recent poll, about 1/3 of Europeans are in a precarious financial situation, as you can see here. That means that almost 1 in 3 people say that they are no longer able to have 3 meals a day on a regular basis. And they're having to make other compromises too, including not turning on the heating or not treating a health problem because it's too expensive. Now, another symptom of the cost of living crisis is that it's becoming really hard to buy somewhere to live. In the last 10 years, house prices have massively gone up, and we're talking about a 47% price increase. And that's across the board, including wealthier countries like Germany, for example. And it's especially young people who are being hit hardest. They are living with their parents for longer, and they are much more likely to rent rather than own. And people are angry. In recent months, we've seen protests against house prices across Europe, in Amsterdam, in Milan, and this over here is in Lisbon. So what does this all mean when it comes to the European elections? Well, Europeans are increasingly dissatisfied with the way that politicians are responding to the cost of living crisis. And this anger has been seized upon by some far-right political parties. And it could drive more people than ever before to vote for populist politicians, as they may feel that the status quo is just not working anymore.